Gamers, how the hell are we all doing? In this video, we're going to be talking about updates and hotfixes following the patch of 1.09. Some things are working properly, but others, not so much. So quick side note before we begin, I had a beautifully polished video coming out to you guys, but when I woke up this morning, for some reason, it gave me that beautiful red, no files found error message. Let me know down in the comments if you ever felt how I'm feeling right now when you lose an entire video. So this one, to say the least, is going to be real quick and to the point. So let's go. They fixed a bug where effectively some skills and incantations, when using an increased attack power buff, it was not properly being applied to those spells and incantations. And we did test this in game. All spells and incantations, when you're putting the buff on them, is working properly. All right, guys, so let's just go through this. I wanted to show you what's working, what's not. So starting off with Flame Sling, it's gonna be doing 303 damage. Flame Grant Me Strength, and that's gonna bump it up to 363. So what, you're looking at, like, I don't know, I'm not good at the maths, but what, like an 11%? That's a win for Flame Grant Me Strength. Next up we can mess with is Golden Bow. Oh. That's bringing it up to 348. So everything's working with the different buffs for the incantations now. Things start to get a little bit more juicy though when you start talking about the Jellyfish Shield. And they technically did that successfully. There was an issue where you would use the Jellyfish Shield, gain that power increase, but then when swapping that out, your character's still gaining that benefit, which is a no-no. Definitely wasn't working as intended, but they did fix it so that if you do swap that shield out for something else or just put it away, the buff automatically will go away and that won't carry over. So you heard it, boys, the good time's over. However, while doing so, they managed to break something where the frenzy spells are just having a hard time doing any damage. So they did make the change and it was fixed. You're now buffed with the Jellyfish Shield. Awesome. If you put it away, the buff now goes away. That's what the fix was intended for. However, when you whip out this Jellyfish Shield now, the buff goes away like it's supposed to, but the Flame of Frenzy spells just don't seem to work. So we'll go ahead and activate this. And we got no damage. Poise breaks them like nobody's business, but it won't touch them. So yeah, it fixed one end, broke the other. What the fuck? So I mean, I guess the little tip of this would be not to use your Flame of Frenzy spells if you're going to be using the Jellyfish Shield, because it essentially turns the damage part of those spells off. Good time. So I don't know if they're focusing more on the DLC aspect of things or what's going on, but from my testing, it's just from those specific type of spells. Everything else is working properly under the effects of that Jellyfish buff. They also decreased the poise damage of the Cursed Blood Slice skill. I personally didn't get any testing on this, but specifically in the patch notes, it only says that they're going to be touching the poise damage anyways, so you're just going to be breaking stances less frequently, and it doesn't show anything regarding actual damage loss on the weapon. Last but not least, there was a bug to ray tracing addressed, as it had the potential to negatively affect your game, and you now have an option to just turn that shit off in the title menu. So good stuff. I personally haven't felt anything as I'm not using ray tracing, but I guess a lot of people were having a hard time with this, so you now have a quick fix. You can do this from the in-game or title menu. You're just going to go into system, into graphics, and then go ahead and set that ray tracing quality to off, and you get to go. But this was a super quick one. Like I said, let me know down in the comments if you ever lost a video that you worked your ass off on, because when I woke up this morning, I was a tad bit pissed off, but here we are. You just got to keep on pushing, right? Ain't that the way? Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you enjoyed, definitely smash that like button or lightly touch it. And if you're feeling froggy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Nobody's stopping you for more content coming your way. Talk to you in the next one, boys. Take it easy.